I'm Dr. Scott Saunders, and this is everything you need to know about toxins in 5 minutes or less. Toxins are anything that poisons a certain system in the body. Now, things that are toxic aren't always toxic at every level. So if you have a tiny amount, it actually may be good for you. Some things like lectins on food, for example, are toxic to the body, but we need a certain amount of them as signals of what's being eaten and what our intestines are doing and how to clean them out. So even toxins can be very important. Water can be toxic. If you drink too much water, I actually had a patient who was alcoholic, and so instead of drinking alcohol, she started drinking water. And she got so toxic on water, she came very close to dying from water toxicity. So anything can be toxic, it just depends at the level. So we hear about toxins every day, things that are going to kill us any minute now, like BPA in our plastics. You can't get a plastic bottle anymore for drinking water because they have BPA in them. Pesticides on our food, they're going to kill us. Fertilizers. Mercury in the fish, and lead, and chlorine in our water. The chlorinated and brominated water is going to kill us, and MTBE in the gasoline, and all of these are very toxic substances in very tiny amounts. But of all those toxins, what is the single most toxic substance known to man? What kills more people than any other toxin? What causes more death and disease and injury and problems than all the other toxins combined? Sugar. Plain, ordinary old table sugar. And we think of it, oh, that's sweet and it's good for you, right? Because you need sugar, it's energy. But in reality, the amount that we eat as human beings, or as Americans at least, is so great that almost everybody is toxic on sugar. It is so common that half of the people are overweight or obese, and almost half of the population has prediabetes, which is sugar toxicity. That's all it is. The top 4 causes of death, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, strokes, are all primarily caused by sugar toxicity. So what do you do about sugar toxicity? Well, it's simple. Sugar is fine for you. It's good for you in low doses and if you eat it periodically. Around 1900, the average American ate about 10 pounds of sugar a year. By 1970, it was up to 30 pounds of sugar a year. Now, the average American eats his weight in sugar every year. And if you weigh more, you're eating that much more. If you weigh less, you're eating that much less, as a rule. So it's not that sugar is a villain particularly. Water can be a villain if you drink too much. Sugar is toxic at very high levels, at the amounts that we eat on a regular basis. So think about that for a minute and how much sugar you eat. This is everything you need to know about toxins in 5 minutes or less.